This is the pit area. It's fairly typical of what you can expect when you're servicing targets. This particular range is fairly nice in the fact that it has electric motors to raise and lower the targets. All you have to do is flick a switch. What we're going to do is to take a look at two different kinds of shooting situations. One where you have fairly accomplished shooters and where you can expect the bullets to be passing through the target and therefore going into a fairly specific part of the impact zone. You can hear the first shots. One of the things that's interesting is people will have the tendency to look at the target to see where a hit has gone. When you're servicing the targets, do not stare at them. Rather, look at the impact area. Then that way you will know that there was a definite shot and you'll be able to see where the bullets are landing. Then you can take a look at where they fall on the target. Very often there are warm-up periods that are associated with shooting, and shooters will need an opportunity to zero their sights and take account of wind conditions and so forth during this practice period. By looking at the impact zone, you can get an idea as to whether or not the target, the bullet rather, is falling within the left or the right of a target, or high or low. This information then can then be fed back to the range officers, who will communicate that to the shooters. At the end of the warm-up period, during the match itself, shooters are not allowed to receive any information about where their hits are going. By that time they should be on paper, and they should be able to compensate for what they're doing. What I'm going to do now is to zoom around and take a look at the impact area. You'll be able to see where some of these hits are landing. It's fairly obvious. This particular range has had the impact zone here that you see. It's all the brush has been removed. It's been flattened out, and even though there's been very heavy rain, the weight of the bullets will make a significant impact. You'll be able to see that as soon as it occurs. It's just a question of waiting to see what these guys do next. I didn't see that. Well, we'll see what happens with the next shooter. Maybe if I'm a little bit wider. Okay, let's take a look and see what happens now. I don't know if you saw that. We'll try and wait and see for another shot.